Hi, welcome to today's 12-minute mindful movement with me, Jackie Jones. Today we will open our hearts, open and stretch out upper arms and shoulders. So with that, close your eyes or soften your gaze. And take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And two more, in through your nose. Find your inhalation really expanding that space in your heart. And exhalation, as if you're sending your heart waves out in front of you. And one more deep breath in. And deep breath out. And from here, we'll come on to your heels. And for this practice, you do preferably want 2 blocks. It's okay if you don't have them, but you'll want them. Inhale up nice and tall. And exhale, walk your hands out in front of you, finding your child's pose. And just take a couple deep breaths here. Finding the space of your back expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, find a softening of the shoulders. One more deep breath in and out. And with that, come back up to seated, walking your hands back. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips pointing toward your feet, elbows in, so not splaying out. You can have about a fist distance between your knees. Inhale, push up, sending the hips toward the sky, really opening the heart more, pressing the ground away, feeling that shoulder stretch. Take a couple deep breaths here. A little bit more expansion with each inhalation. And relaxation with your exhalations. And bring your hips down. Walking your hands out in front of you, finding your table. Inhale, reach the right hand up toward the ceiling. And exhale, thread the needle under that space underneath your left hand. We'll hang out here for a moment. Just take a couple deep breaths here. Feeling that stretch in the shoulder. And inhale, push up. And send that right hand up toward the sky. Take a couple deep breaths here with your heart open. Fingertips stretching long toward the ceiling. And then bring that hand down. Inhale, bring the left hand up. And exhale, thread the needle. Take a couple deep breaths here, finding the stretch in your shoulder. And inhale, push up, send the left hand up toward the sky. Take a couple deep breaths here, spinning the heart open, feeling the reach in your arm. And then bringing that hand back down. From here, bringing your elbows down to the ground. Hands together. Shift your bottom back towards your heels as you peel your hands up. Your head comes down, sinking the heart to the floor, feeling that tricep stretch. And take a couple deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, come back up, coming onto your elbows, curling your toes under, taking an inhalation here. And then as you exhale, send your tail up to the sky. And walk your toes a little bit more toward your hands. And if you can send your heels toward the ground, do so. And take a couple deep breaths here. Pressing the ground away with your elbows and your hands, your feet. Feeling an opening of your shoulders. And bring your knees down. From here, bringing your belly onto the ground. Send your left hand, so both arms like goalposts, and bring your right ear to the ground. Use your left fingertips to tent onto the floor and start pushing toward your right. So your body weight, your back stretches out your shoulder, your right shoulder more. And if you want more, you can roll so that your legs stack. If you want more, you can bring your left knee up, your left foot back behind you. Finding your edge, backing off if you feel pain. Coming back down. This time straightening that right hand out. Same thing, pushing up. You can stack your legs. You can bring your left foot up behind you. Rotate your body a little bit more, that shoulder stretch. And then rolling back down onto your belly, other side. So goalpost the arms. 90-90, so left elbow sticking out from left shoulder. Place your left ear on the floor. Use your right fingertips to tent into the ground and start pushing you onto your left shoulder, just to where it feels good to you. You can roll up onto your left side, stacking your legs. You can bring your right knee to ceiling, right toes to floor. For a little bit deeper stretch. Just take a couple deep breaths here. And then roll back down to your belly. Carefully as you went in. You can straighten that left arm. It's coming out straight. Left ear to the ground. Again, use your right tented fingers to push you toward that shoulder. Coming up onto your stacked legs. If you want a deeper stretch, coming onto right toes. Right knee to the ceiling if you want a deeper stretch. Taking a deep breath at your edge. And then roll back to your belly. This time, pushing the ground away with your arms. You can bring your blocks in front of you. And here we'll place elbows on blocks. Bottom of body is on table. Bring hands together, palms together. And then sink down. So bringing your bottom to your heels, bringing your heart toward the floor, sending your hands toward your neck, towards your back. You can uncurl the toes if that feels good. So breathe deeply into your edge. And then gently roll on out. Come back up on your heels. You can bring your blocks behind you. Here, walk your feet out in front of your hips. Fingertips face your butt. Elbows together. Chest is open. Back is long. Inhale, push the ground away. Hips come up. A couple deep breaths here. Actively open the heart. Actively stretch the shoulders. And then exhale, bring the bottom down. And the last thing we'll do, bring one block tall in its tall, skinny height, and the other block on its medium, skinny height. And then come down so that the lower block is right behind your heart, at your shoulder blades, right behind your shoulder blades, so that, like right under your shoulder blades, so that your shoulders, your shoulder blades, your shoulders are able to rest in the space between the blocks. You tee out your arms, and you can use the taller, skinnier block as a pillow. So find where it feels good to you. You keep your knees bent, or you can straighten your legs. Just stay here for a few deep breaths. Finding the supported opening of the heart, opening of the shoulders. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to your center. And when it feels right to you, you can gently make your way up out of this pose. Hands to heart center. Take a moment to take one more deep breath in, your deepest of the day. And your last exhalation, your deepest of the day. And recognizing something you're grateful for today. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Have a great day.